A new chapter, motion in a straight line. What is the name of the chapter? Means motion in a straight line. Third chapter. First two chapters are completed. First chapter will be physical world. Second chapter will be units and measurements. This is third chapter, motion in the straight line. In this chapter we are discussing about the bodies which are moving in a straight line. Bodies which are moving in a straight line we are discussing in this chapter. First of all, what is meant by mechanics? Let's basic definitions. What is meant by mechanics? Mechanics is a branch of physics. Mechanics is a branch of physics which deals about motion of bodies. Mechanics is a branch of physics which deals about motion of the bodies. When bodies are in the motion, about that bodies we will discuss in mechanics. If the point is clear, mechanics is a branch of physics which deals about the motion of bodies. This mechanics, it is divided into three parts. This mechanics we will divide this mechanics into three parts. First one will be kinematics. Second one will be dynamics. Third one will be statics. Mechanics we can further subdivide it into three parts. First one will be kinematics, second one will be dynamics, third one will be statics. Now what is meant by just all these are the basic definitions. So what is meant by kinematics, what is meant by dynamics, what are statics? Let us see. So first of all, what is meant by kinematics? How we will define this kinematics is a branch of mechanics which deals about the motion of bodies without reference to cause of motion. So kinematics is a branch of mechanics. Kinematics is a branch of mechanics which deals about the motion of bodies without reference to cause of motion. So in the kinematics what we are discussing only about the motion of the bodies. We are not discussing about the cause of the motion. Cause of the motion is generally force only. If we apply force, body will comes into motion. Here one ball is there. If you kick the ball, if you throw the ball, then this ball will goes like this. So without discussing about the cause of motion, means without discussing about the force, If we only discuss about the motion of the body, that part of mechanics will be called as the kinematics. So kinematics is a branch of mechanics which deals about the motion of bodies without reference to cause of motion. So with reference to cause of motion, if we discuss the motion of the bodies, that part will be called as the dynamics. See? So how we will define the dynamics is, dynamics is a branch of mechanics. Dynamics is a branch of mechanics which deals about the motion of bodies, which deals about the motion of bodies with reference to cause of motion. Clear? So here what we are discussing the motion of the bodies along with the force. Along with the force, if motion of the body is discussed, that part will be called as the dynamics. Without discussing the force, if we discuss only about the motion, that will be called as the kinematics. Third one will be statics. Statics means, statics is a branch of mechanics. Statics is a branch of mechanics which deals about the bodies in equilibrium, which deals about the bodies in equilibrium. What is the meaning of that is, if what is meant by equilibrium means forces are acting on the body, but the body is not moving, then we can say that body is in equilibrium. For example, I am there, somebody is pulling me like this, somebody is pulling me in the left direction. If I am not moving, then I can say I am in equilibrium. So forces are acting on the body, but the body is not moving, then we can say that body is in equilibrium. What are the properties exhibited by the body? What are the laws relating to that body? That part we will discuss in the statics. So listen what we are discussing. We started the new lesson, motion in a straight line, third lesson. In that, what is meant by mechanics? Mechanics is a branch of physics which deals about the motion of the bodies. It is subdivided into three parts. First one will be kinematics, second one will be dynamics, third one will be statics. So in the kinematics we will discuss only about the motion of the bodies. In the dynamics we are discussing motion of the bodies along with the cause of motion. In statistics we are discussing about the bodies which are under equilibrium. These are the basic definitions. Now, what is meant by a particle? How we will define the particle? A particle is one which is undivisible. So take any body, for example, take this chalk piece. We can use any chance to divide this chalk piece into two pieces, means yes, we can make this as two pieces. Again cut this into two parts. Again cut this into two parts. Like this, by cutting, finally one small piece we will get that we cannot divide it into two parts. So that part will be called as a particle. Particle is one which is undivisible, means we cannot divide the particle. Next, what is meant by a body? Body means group of infinite number of particles is called a body. Group of infinite number of particles is called a body, means so many infinite number of particles are gathered together, then body will be formed. Then tell me the answer. This chalk piece is there, whether it is a body or a particle. Whether it is a body or particle means answer will be body only, because so many particles, that chalk particles, are gathered together so that they formed this chalk piece. Understanding? So if the body, what if the particle is one which is undivisible, group of infinite number of particles will be called as a body. Next, this body is there, na? Body may be in the state of rest or in the state of motion. Bodies on the surface of the earth, they may be at rest, they may be in motion. Means what is meant by rest, what is meant by motion, let us see. Note it down slowly, pause the video and note it down one by one, then repeatedly listen 2-3 times, you will get clear idea about this. Next, after finishing of this, what is meant by rest, what is meant by motion, let us see. What is meant by rest? Rest, when we will say a body is in the state of rest, means with reference to time, with reference to surroundings, position of the body is not changed, then we can say that body is in the state of rest. With reference to time, with reference to surroundings. If position of the body is not changed, we can say that body is in the state of rest. For example, observe this board. Today this board is here. Tomorrow morning I am coming to his classroom, and when I am taking the lecture, the board will be at the same position. Its position will not change. Means either it is moving, today it is there, tomorrow slightly moving like this, after 10 days it went to that end. That will not happen. Unless if we are moving this board remains at this position only. So we can say this board is in the state of rest. With respect to time, today, tomorrow, after 1 week, 1 year, this is the time. Position of the body is not changed. Then we can say this body is in the state of rest. Surroundings also. This side one wall is there, this side some surroundings it is having here. So the surroundings will also not changes. With respect to surroundings also, this position will not changes. We can say that body is in the state of rest. Take some examples, tell some examples for bodies in the state of rest. Your house is there, whether it is in the state of rest or in motion. Tell me. Definitely it will be in the state of rest. Buildings will be in the state of rest. Trees will be in the state of rest. Mountains will be in the state of rest. Trees will grow like this vertically, but their position will remain as the constant. Understanding? So like this we can say so many examples for bodies which are at rest. So how we will define the rest means, if the position of a body, if the position of a body is not changed, the position of a body is not changed with respect to time and surroundings, with respect to time and surroundings, then the body is said to be at rest. Clear definition. So with respect to time, with respect to surroundings, position of the body is not changed. Observe this college. What are the surroundings of this college? This side some Canara Bank is there. This side some State Bank is there. That side Kolar Road is there. This side something is buildings are there. So these are the surroundings of this building. With respect to surroundings, with respect to time, position of the body is not changed, then we can say that body is in the state of rest. Examples what we can write here is a book kept on a table. Simple example. That book won't move. It will be remains at there only unless if we change its position, it will remains at the same position only. Buildings, trees, mountains, etc. These are the examples for the bodies which are at rest. Clear? Next, what is meant by motion? If position of the body changes with respect to time and surroundings, with respect to time and with respect to surroundings, if position of the body changes, we can call that body is in the state of motion. If the position of a body is changing, if the position of a body is changing with respect to time and surroundings, then the body is said to be in motion. That body is said to be in motion. Understanding? Now tell some examples for the body in motion. Observe a lorry which is moving on the road. That lorry is in the state of motion. Observe the water which is flowing in a river. Those are in the state of motion. That water is in the state of motion. In the same way, a bird is flying in the sky. That bird is in the state of motion. Like that, so many examples we can say. Now the lorry is here. After 5 minutes it went to there. So its position is changing with respect to time. In the same way, its surroundings are also changing. Now here SDC college, this is the surroundings of it, let it be. There some surroundings are there. So its position is changing with respect to time. Then we can say that body is in the state of motion. Clear? Understanding? Examples, a vehicle going on a road. A vehicle going on a road. A bird flying in sky. A bird flying in the sky. The same way, water flowing in a river. We can consider all these are the so many examples we can say, etc. These are the bodies which are in the state of motion. Clear understanding? So particle, body may be in the state of rest, may be in the state of motion. Rest means what? Motion means what? We discussed. Next, what is meant by